I just realized I just started us on the wizard screen. That's fine. Ignore continuity of having a starting screen.
Nonsense. We will just launch right into it. Make things as off-putting and disconcerting as possible.
This is true. Time. Just straight into Wizard 101.
Straight into Wizard 101.
Let me get it on my phone.
We should discuss something really arcane and complicated. What are you working on in Chemistry, Leaf?
I'm not taking a chemistry class right now. I'm just doing my capstone stuff.
Your capstone stuff is definitely both arcane and complicated.
I mean, right now I'm trying to compare the R² values, which is how close to being a straight line my data is fit to the line that I have is, and I'm comparing that between two different data sets. So, like, the activation energy is calculated with the Arrhenius formalism and then one with the compensated Arrhenius formalism. And the difference with the compensated one is it cancels out the prefactor by comparing the prefactor to a reference prefactor that you get from a reference curve. Was that arcane enough for you?
Yes, it was arcane enough for me. Good job.
I understood nothing, so yes, arcane works.
Cool.
I understood maybe 25%, and I'm the person in the room with the most science after Leaf, so...
Yes. Since this is a collection quest, I'm just gonna start collecting. Oh, we had to collect one, I see.
Yes, we have to fight the steam winchers.
Yeah.
Where? Okay.
But yeah, actually, luckily enough, my friend Nate is also going to be doing research for this professor, so he is probably the person I know most besides my professor who will understand what I'm talking about.
Well, that's good. Mm-hmm. They're mid. Dad, get over here and defeat them for me.
I'd be happy to.
But yeah, we're live. Hello, lovelies in chat. Maybe don't jump into this fight, Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait until it's over.
We all wait. Is Rachel here?
I'm on my way. I was just checking on my plans.
Cool. Okay. You can pour it to us if you want.
I've gotten 2 more of the extra credit badges since we last were on stream.
Nice. Oh, let's go.
Now that they're called extra credit badges, I'm...
Look at this mount. They're in a barrel.
Not only is it good, but it's a double mount, so one person can walk on top of it while the other one rolls.
Oh, that's amazing.
Beautiful.
Rachel, did you get the Cligator?
I saw 2 people on that mount the other day, and I was like, what am I looking
at? Let me go get that
now. Okay.
Oh, wow.
No, that is cool. That is a lovely mount. Well, we can at least start the fight.
All right.
Go, Charles. Start the fight. Or so I can start it, because
I'm jumping in.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait.
Oh, I'm going. Also, I got a new wand.
I usually don't go first, because I die so quick.
I forgot about that, yeah.
All right, I'm on my way.
Cool. Also, I got a new wand. Because I refuse to use the Ares one, because I'm a crit build.
Yeah.
And also, it's fun to change your gear a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I managed to pull slightly nicer boots out of
they are new.
The genie pack.
Oh, really?
I did notice they were different. What is this spell? I just realized I haven't collected my...
that thing up.
I just realized I haven't collected my loyalty points or whatever probably yet this month. Or last month, or whatever. I think they stack, so it's not a big deal, but...
They do stack.
I just haven't picked them up in a little bit, because I haven't played Wizards that much in the background, because I've been busy. I'm playing Stardew Valley.
I forgot we were getting a 4th. I cast too soon. Sorry.
It's okay.
We'll just sit here and twiddle our thumbs.
It's okay.
Well, they looked like they were all there, but the last guy wasn't lit up, you know?
Yeah,
I get that.
Enough. Mistakes were made.
Understandable.
Yeah. If it makes you feel better, my deck is once again designed to be fighting minor annoyances in Marleybone.
See, this is why I have 2 decks.
What are these extra credit badges you keep going for?
Basically, you have to fight like 1 squadrillion of a certain type of enemy.
Oh, it's
Right.
okay.
So I fought 500 spiders and I got the spider squisher badge. And I fought 250 cats and I got the Meow Master badge.
It's
And now I'm
basically
gonna and I'm gonna get whatever that's
I know those ones. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't sure.
it is just sanctioned genocide at this point, isn't it?
It's kind of sanctioned.
It's rewarded.
You're not killing them, you're defeating them.
It's
This is true.
Really putting an end to gang violence.
Yes, you're becoming Batman.
I'm becoming Batman. I've already got the mask. It's just a matter of time. My parents need to die though. Dad, you're going to take me.
Yeah, I don't like that so much.
You would also need to become a billionaire.
Well, I should inherit the wealth of the dead.
I need to become a billionaire and then die. Is that what you're telling me?
That is
Yes.
Get on it.
And
Anyone
technically,
seen any
Bruce Wayne is a
Leyden
guy.
jars?
I don't know what they look like.
Do I know?
Yes, they're the
Usually
little
these things have like white text floating.
they're the
over them.
little electric-y jars.
Yeah, of course.
So they have white text floating over them. That's.
Yeah, I like that we've started doing. They started
I'm
doing.
doing a cantrip ritual chest.
Well, of course I
Fancy.
am.
Sure. Where are you?
And find you.
I'm just gonna go to a different realm and
I'm
look for
boarding
them.
you so that I can find it.
Okay.
Oh, if we do this, we can't go to different realms.
Well, I'm
Oh,
not
wait, no,
going.
hang on. We
You guys
if
can do
we
the cantrip
the
chest.
together.
It only needs 3 people. You guys can do the
Just
cantrip
cantrip, yeah.
chest.
Ooh, I got pulled into a fight.
Oh, 7.
Okay, be there. In a second.
That was very unfortunate.
Truth. I
I
run
think
around
that-
looking for jars.
The Leyden jar was a trap. Oh, I got all those
Wee.
elements though. Ain't good.
Give me
Mm,
jar.
Lord.
Orthris, yes,
Orthris.
I'm going to a different round.
Okay, I have gotten 2 jars.
I'm helping Charles with the fight.
Dad's conveniently drawn the fire for me here so I can get the jar.
Okay, see.
I'm not made the same mistake twice. I'm just gonna double blade and then crush everybody next round.
Fair enough.
Good. Oh, well done, Dad.
It's a good way to do it.
Oh yeah, you probably didn't need me. Oh well.
Energize Galvanic
And now
Power
now the
2.
Leyden jars have respawned.
Energize Tower. Energize Tower. This is a strange order. Now I'm doing number 5.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think it's just because there's 5 of them. And then here.
And guys, the galvanic towers.
Done.
Excellent work.
Hi, Piper.
Sufficient safety and benefit if you're willing to stay on an alphabet.
I don't know if I got it.
Then
No.
the operator right there.
Got it.
I think
Need
Daryl got
coffee.
it.
Jars, I don't. I'm having jar problems.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm already going to talk to
They're
Montgomery.
jars here that people keep. I have so much lag that people keep getting them first.
Ah.
Want
Also,
that back.
what is your guys' opinion on the name Montgomery?
it's
I don't have one.
very British.
On the name Montgomery, yeah, it makes me think of the a World War II general,
Sure, I think it's a cool name.
There, coming in closer now.
Yeah.
Monty.
Monty.
Oh, pardon. I thought the construct.
E-
I'll need your help.
In case you're wondering, we're not naming any future children Montgomery.
I wasn't planning on it, but our children are gonna come named. That's the plan.
Give him what for?
I'm just saying.
I was
Should
not
it become
suggesting
necessary
we name
for
our
us to name a
children
child,
Montgomery.
Not naming the children Montgomery.
I was not suggesting that. I was just like, that's a cool name.
I didn't think you were. I'm just giving you trouble now for things you didn't say.
Fair enough.
Just staking out some territory in case it comes up in the future, Emma.
You know, yes. There's a ritual cantrip chest if anyone wants to port to me.
Yes, I will.
I'll help ya.
All right, where are you?
On my way. Okay. And this, and then it's the magic touch, and I smack it. Smack. Oh, we're doing it in sync. Fancy.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Ooh,
Cool.
more Stormlord.
Fortress. I'm stoked about that.
I got Frost Giant.
don't think
I
I need,
got
but
some
I
Power
managed to
Nova.
sway
That's
you.
good.
All right. I think I'm like a step behind you guys.
I need to fight the Hydromax.
Me too.
I need to talk
I'm
to
on my way to Montgomery.
Oh,
Fair
there's
enough.
another ritual test, but there's a lot in here.
Hi, Hazel. The cat has awoken. She meow.
Oh, I found a
Wait,
candy
you
chest.
got another chest?
I think we each
yes,
found
I'm
another
not sure.
chest.
I'll go back by it. Fight the Hydromax.
Cool. I will port you when you go buy it, and we'll.
Fair
There's
enough.
one by me.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Just
There's one by me as well, or by Montgomery.
My goodness.
But I'm in Centaur.
Different
well, we're
realm.
gonna,
Excellent.
and then we'll
We'll do them all.
I'll stay. Are we gonna all go to the other realm or what?
didn't
You good?
We need one more.
I may have clicked the wrong cantrip.
All right. I'm on my way to Montgomery.
You can port to me. I'm
Yeah.
there.
The hint.
I am also trying to see if it was me that was wrong. Okay, we got it. It was
Well,
one of us.
One of us successfully did it, so that's what
Nice.
matters.
I will.
All right, and now we port to
Rachel?
Rachel.
Yeah. I'm by Montgomery and a ritual chest.
Cool.
Okay. Gilroy, that's what I was going for.
Yes.
Use your. Why are you purple and everyone else is black? In friends?
I don't know. They're also purple in mine.
Yeah, like
Charles is black, and Kestrel and Quinn are both purple.
You guys are all black in mine.
okay.
Weird.
Do a couple of you guys have a group formed, maybe?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just clicked add to group, but
Yes,
No.
I'm now in a group with Gilroy.
yeah, but no one else is, so that wasn't the answer.
Good.
Well, I'm gonna look. I'm now green, and your
Yeah.
Yeah.
online friends are all still black.
No, okay, so group was not the answer. I'm gonna leave group, by the way.
No. The group is almost never the answer. Group is always green. Should we get into the fight?
Yeah, should I report to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where you are. I'm standing in front of the Hydromax.
think we're in a
standing in
different
front of the
world.
Hydromax. We're just standing in front of the Hydromax
In a parallel universe.
in a parallel universe.
All right. Oh yeah, ported right into the fight
A
level.
parallel spiral? Is that the better terminology?
Possibly
Yeah, I don't know.
a realm. Technically, they're called.
Fair. Well, we need to get one of the more guys in there because, well, no matter what, we're not going to be able to get enough Hydromex in this fight.
Yeah, because they're just not that common in this spawn area.
It's sad. Well, we have
We've
two of
got
them.
two and two.
Hi, Hazel Basil. We have a kitten.
Hello, kitten.
She's sitting on the ground, acting like she doesn't want pets when she really does want them.
Oh, she's doing the thing where she's like, perhaps if you wish.
I mean,
you
she was
might."
sitting directly next to my chair, which she usually doesn't do. So,
Right.
hi, Hazel Basil.
Like,
Would you like
if you
to go on
wanted to
stream?
pet me, you could, I suppose.
No, she did not want to say hello to stream. But yes, that's what she was doing. Gaming. We are do be gaming. That was
We do be gaming.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
How
Rachel.
I complain about
It's getting a little harder, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
More shields, that kind of thing.
It's about time, frankly.
This
We're
is
getting
true.
complacent.
This is true.
Leaf, you said something?
You know, the
Yeah.
point is,
Remind me to tell you when my senior experience talk is after this. After stream.
Is. Oh, okay, right. We need one more. He's on the other side, so I'm gonna
Do we need the
remember.
water hydromex? Yeah,
Yeah, we need the hydromex.
smack. I'm in a
Start
fight
fight.
with one.
Okay.
Nice.
We're both in a fight with one, and it's the same one.
Yes.
Yay!
Right, you're fine.
We did it.
Hooray!
Hooray for us.
Wahoo!
It'll just take a minute for everyone to join the fight, though. So
This is true. What were you gonna say, Rachel? Oh, wait, really quick.
I would.
Ray and Vault's in chat. Hello, Ray. Or Vault, whichever you are. Sorry, continue, Rachel.
I was gonna say, have I complained to you guys about Tale of Genji yet? I don't remember.
No?
You complained to me about it.
Okay. Our main character is kind of a terrible person.
Fair enough.
And there were two notable. He has a lot of affairs, like a lot of affairs.
You know, as you do.
And then he's like, "Oh, I need to, keep my reputation good. Oh, this is so problematic." And it's like you just caused all these problems to yourself.
This is true.
And in this past chapter, so he's married,
Mm-hmm.
and he was exiled a couple of years ago. Because he got caught sleeping with, he got caught sleeping with one of the emperor's concubines. The
Oh.
emperor's daughter.
Classy.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like publicized, so he went into exile to avoid getting into official trouble.
Ah.
Anyways, while he was out in the province, he had an affair and had a daughter. Or the woman got pregnant.
As you do.
And eventually gave birth to a daughter. So now he's back in the capital, and first of all, he seems to have thrown secrecy out the window because he's just building a whole like compound for all of his women to live in one place. And there's a lot of women. Oh my god, there's so many of them.
That's a
The author will just
choice.
straight up go like, the author will just go like, "Oh, there's also these other ones that I haven't mentioned yet."
That is a
Just like, what the heck?
choice.
But he did this thing where his wife is of course not super happy with him going off with his affairs all the time. And he was trying to convince the mistress, the daughter of the mother of his daughter, to come to the city. And she, because she lived in the provinces for a while and also didn't have a very good bloodline, was really self-conscious about that. So it took some convincing, and she moved into like a remote villa.
Yeah.
But so Genji's trying to find a time to meet her, and he's like, "Okay, I need to tell Murasaki, my wife." Except his way of telling her is like squishing it between other errands. He's like, "Oh, I got to go work on the construction of this, and go meet a friend who's just come in from the province, and then I got to go work on this other project." She rightly calls him out for it, and then he's like, "Oh no, you're just being, you're being overly imaginative. I've told you not to be jealous before. There's nothing." So gaslighting.
Mother of my child.
And then later in the chapter, he can't go visit his mistress because he has to go to the palace. So he writes a letter while his wife is sitting there, and then like keeps the contents from her and whispers instructions to the messenger while she's just sitting there watching.
Not
And then he's out. Yeah. Well, she fully knows.
I mean, yeah.
It's not a secret, even though
Clearly.
he lies to her. It's bad.
He's a bad husband.
But it gets worse
Oh, fine.
because
worse.
he comes back after a day in the palace. He's out there. He's out late, and he's like, "Okay, I need to make sure to come home tonight to comfort my wife because she's mad at me." And his mistress's reply has arrived. So he reads it, and he's like, "Okay, well, there's nothing like really saucy in here. Hey, Murasaki, could you go get rid of this for me?" He just hands the letter to his wife.
Ooh. This guy is not smart.
Yeah.
No, he's just arrogant. He's so freaking arrogant. He has slept with 2 emperor's concubines at this point.
Oh, wow.
One of which was his freaking stepmother.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
I mean,
the
I
whole
do
reason
think
that
part
he
of the
was
point
his
of the tale
stepmom.
of Genji is that he's a terrible person, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
At least in my
it's
opinion.
written by, like,
Bring it on for a
b-
It's written
basically
by a woman. Yeah.
by Murasaki.
bit by
No.
use him on the
No. The reason the author is called Murasaki is because her character is called Murasaki.
Well, I know.
But the author's stand-in is actually the mistress I was talking about.
Mm.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting.
So it's mentioned that the mistress is actually like really well educated, knows Chinese. This is set in Japan in like the 1100s. Or that's when it was written, and so that's also when it was set.
Want a cantrip ritual chest?
Ah.
You know I do.
Up down.
On the way.
His old book.
It's kind of standing wrong side of the portraits.
Wording.
But Murasaki Shikibu, the author,
Yeah.
was also like similarly educated and the daughter of like a provincial minister.
Yes.
Oh, you're getting in my way. I can't actually cast the spell.
Every time I hear about the tale of Genji, I think to myself, dang, I could read that.
Vibe.
I've read
Have a
some
copy.
The
that you're going to want to get rid of after this, so we're good.
museum
like,
here
it's an
has a lot of
interesting-
woodcuts on the table.
Yeah, I think I've seen.
Yeah, super cool.
Well, and it's a super interesting period of history because we very rarely have periods of history where, like, the vast majority of our sources from the period come from women.
Okay,
So
look,
it's
it's cantrip
interesting.
ritual chest.
Oh my god. I love that this is like ritual cantrip chest day.
I did find another one. I just did
opening
mention
them
it.
like until we run out.
There is another one by the generator you have to go to.
Oh my gosh. This is the best. This is the best thing. I think this is the funniest
See,
thing
I'm
I've
just
ever
over here doing the main quest, like a responsible person.
I'm waiting for the engineering tools to respawn.
Fair. Also, this
I'm
dog
fixing
we've
a
been
power
talking
generator.
to, he is absolutely modeled like he is wearing a binder.
Who?
The dog that we're doing quests
Oh.
for.
Yeah.
Big
He could be
trans
trans.
energy. Sorry, that was really random. It's just I've just been looking at him. And I'm
No,
like,
I understand.
Much
Much like I look at every character and think to myself, it's a JL. You look at every character and think they look like they're wearing a binder.
Right, I found
The
another
thing is,
cantrip
like, there's a
chest.
very-
It's the power
there's-
generator.
it's a very clear, like, a thing. Like, binders make you look very specific.
No, I get it. Like, I 100% understand what you're saying. But there is a certain mindset
Yes.
that's where people tend to have, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right.
Another cantrip ritual chest.
Yeah,
We have to fight water
perhaps the
monotons
problem
again,
is-
guys.
But
We're on our way.
we're
we're on our way to
don't
Montgomery.
understand that, like, the people around them are queer, and so they accidentally create queer-coded characters.
True.
Can I get more than one
They're
scarecrow
like,
for
"Look, that
each
guy's silhouette. There's that
chest?
understand the relevant
Yes.
information here, sir.
Yeah.
It's so easily happens.
You know, I fully believe that it could.
We have to fight water monotons again. That's fun. I think I already said that. My brain's not
Watermatons,
working.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Watermatons. They are my favorite character design in this whole world.
They look cool, yeah.
Also, they look like Minion from Despicable, not from Despicable Me, the
Yeah.
Megamind.
Oh,
Also,
Mega Man.
apparently you can steal the campfire that's, like, right here.
nice.
Yes, you can.
I stole it.
Oh, is
Yeah.
there a specific order I need to do these in?
I don't think
Yes, you have
so.
to do them in the right order. You can't just go from one to the next.
I don't know. I just did it in the order it told me to because I don't know.
make this fun.
Get it together, Wizard 101.
You know, I suppose what we just talked about could be a great thing to put in my essay. The one I was talking to you about earlier, Emma, where it's like,
Yes, it is.
so I have to do an essay for my gender studies class, being like, how does your, like, aspects of your personal identity, like your race, your gender, your sexuality, etc., affect how you learn about, you know, gender
yeah.
and
Well, it looks
stuff.
like we only have to defeat one.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
How is the new cat
Sorry.
treating you?
Holly's fine.
That's good.
I'm debating if I want to keep leveling her up or if I want to take a break and go back to leveling up my death pet and try and get him to like ultra.
I don't know. That's up to you. Hey, Charles, are you coming?
I think so. Where are you guys?
By the water
Over by the
matons?
water matons.
Yeah, that's where I am. but-
We might be on the other side. I don't think you can see.
Okay, I'm at 4.
Unfortunately, the whatever the render distance is
Unfortunately, before there was a ton of water matons and only a few hydromechs,
You were in
and now it seems to be the
different place
opposite.
than I was.
This is true.
okay. Fine. We've managed to discover some heretofore unknown.
Bug.
Yeah. I was in a totally different part of the science. There's water.
Well, Armatons. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
so that-
arrow like pointed way off away to 100, and then I walked a little ways, and then it was like, oh no, they're 40 feet away.
What are
So
in
that might
these
have been
guys'
you.
heads? What are the little guys?
Fish.
They are
That's probably
fish.
my favorite, right? Because they've got fish in there.
I didn't realize they had fish in them.
No, they're
Those
fish.
fish, they look like otters.
Those do not look like
Little
otters.
I don't know.
They look like little gremlins.
Or eels?
What otters are you looking at?
I don't know. They look like they have fur, and that's why I said otter.
They do. They're not brown, right? They're not like
Yeah.
goldfish, but like brown.
No, I can't really. They look weird. They look like weird little guys.
Fighting the weird fish.
They are weird little guys. That's why I love them.
Fair enough.
How many do we have to fight?
Just one. But we have to get it to drop something.
Well, we have
No,
three,
we're
so
Unknown number.
fingers crossed.
unknown number.
But hopefully just this
We're
fight.
gonna hit it until it gives us what it wants. What we want.
True. How rude of them to hit
Gives us
me.
what it wants. I think it wants us to die.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I corrected. Guys are just mean to me.
I didn't. That was just Rachel.
Toxic
Oh, you got
gang
unicorn.
off the rears of the wheel.
I know. I'm
Oh, is that me?
bullied.
Yeah, that was you.
Nice. Yes, I did unlock unicorn.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, my pet.
Anti-lesbian bigotry. That's what this is.
That's not what that is.
No, it is not.
It's
For
really
my own
not.
significant other, no less.
Hey, I did not say anything demeaning about you.
I'm just casting accusations about it.
I've noticed.
Higgledy piggledy now.
I've noticed it just a little bit.
Yup. Also, I think it's funny that both of you are. Well, one of you is bi and one of you is pan, right?
Probably. The hard thing with being non-binary is, like, I feel like my ideal body shape is someone who is also non-binary and pretty androgynous, but, like, I'm fine with either.
You're like,
No offense,
whatever.
Emma.
No, you're good.
But yeah, it's like, whatever. It's complicated and there's not really a good label for it.
No, I understand.
Going to the conservatory.
No, I only took one class there
I guess
for a
I feel
reason.
like-
You go.
No, I'm gonna flee.
Gonna flee. Okay.
I'm not gonna bother.
You guys ignored my college joke? Okay.
I
I can hear
I
it.
didn't hear it. We were.
I said I avoided
Wow.
taking classes there for a reason.
Oh, cantrip ritual chest.
Have fun.
You avoided taking Palace's where?
In the con?
The con.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yes. See, it's me being a funny.
You are funny.
Thank you.
My apologies.
It's okay.
I like
It's
the ritual.
okay.
Yeet.
This is large city. It was Celestia it's like a world, right?
Yes, I think so.
Are you coming back, or are you?
I'm back. I'm back.
I just didn't know whether I should stand by the chest or.
Yes, stand by the chest. Eventually, we are going to run out of energy.
Like to the best of my
eventually.
Oh my god, we have to fight more water monotons.
Can we please be done with Celestia?
No.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm getting a little tired.
Also getting a little tired of it.
Like, this
I
is
think
gonna.
one downside of doing all the side quests is that we've been in Celestia for like months now.
Yeah.
It's
The
also
issue is
because
we've
we
just
took
been going and
weeks-
doing a
2
whole bunch of
weeks off
different
to do
things.
like Tower of Elephant and the catacombs.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a
Yeah.
new spell.
You just randomly acquired a new spell, like standing there?
Yeah?
Oh.
Well, it's not there anymore, but it's something about Divian's Insurgents. Let me look at my spell deck. Let's see if I can find it.
Eat water metons.
Yeah.
Right.
We're over by them.
Yeah. Divum's Insurgents. Resurgence? It's a damage spell and it does something weird. I'm gonna put it in my deck.
I don't know what it does, but I'm putting it in my deck.
It's only 2 pips. I might as well try
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna test it out. Give it.
I
this
just
right here.
unlocked it because apparently I had enough spell elements for it.
Interesting.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. Like that hammer spell that I got.
I didn't realize you could get new
that was
spells
a spell.
doing it like that. Like I knew you could upgrade spells, but
Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten one of those.
Yeah, you can get spells from spell elements that you can't train.
Interesting.
interesting. Interesting. I suppose that's how you get like if you're doing a different school along with your main school, that's how you get some of the spells that are locked for those. Is you do
The spell elements.
the spell elements.
Oh, is that right?
I would
I
assume
think
so.
really
Because there's a whole
get
bunch
it.
of life spells that I have access to that I cannot learn because I don't have the prerequisite spells, but like if I got the prereq spells, I could learn them technically.
And I think some of the spells that used to be, craftable or dropped by the lore master are now spells.
Fair.
I
You know what I mean? So there were always kind of additional non-trainable spells.
right.
I think you can still craft a lot of them, but they're very, very difficult.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Well, I guess I'm not using it here.
Oh,
It's fine. To be fair, I only have 2 in my deck. At some point it'll come up and I'll cast it and I'll be like, what does this do? And we'll find out together.
well, just
Use the
jump
fish fountain.
the fish fountain. I don't know what fish fountain
power pours
is
into
there.
It appears to be a fountain with a fish in it.
You get
I
you
see.
get key from
It is
it.
indeed
Fish.
stylized.
Fish.
Fish.
We appreciate a good fish.
I have one of those in Sabrina's house.
A fish?
Oh,
A
no.
fish fountain.
Fish
Fish
fountain.
fountain.
Ah.
I gotten it when I did Celestia with her.
Ah.
There's no explanation as to where it drops from or anything like that.
The right color scheme.
It's the right
True.
color.
I got
True.
2 or even 3 at some point. but they just didn't really work very well with the decor I had going, so I got rid of them.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
My house's decor is just all of the random shit in my inventory.
I like to think of it as hoarder's chic.
Yeah.
There you go. I like it.
Oh, are we constructing a friend? No.
I'm over by the thingamajigger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
nope, you're
anybody
over
by
there.
Montgomery? No, nobody's by Montgomery. Okay. I'm
No.
just so glad we have mounts. They're so nice.
Mounts are lovely.
We should look into getting the faster mounts too.
We should.
Although those cost quite a bit of crowns, don't they? And they're pretty limited.
There's a reason I don't have one.
I was gonna say, like, Dad and I are the most obsessed out of all of us, and the fact that we don't have them tells you something.
I think it would just be really fun if we got a mount for the whole party. Like one that helped 4 people.
One of those 4.
Oh, yeah. Like what 4-person mounts are.
I don't know.
It would keep us from getting separated for sure.
It would. It would also
Then,
just
you
be
know,
hilarious.
The question is who gets to drive?
Whoever owns the mount, presumably.
So I need to go out and buy this thing immediately.
If
so
you
it's
True.
want to drive,
I mean, I
you
feel
can
like
pony up.
stream-wise, I'm the leader. But who like in character of our game, who is the leader?
I don't know.
You know, we appear to be leaderless, and that's part of our issue.
Yeah.
I
Fair.
think Leaf is trying to kind of hurt cats.
Yeah. Leaf is the full-time character.
Yeah.
No, this is true, but like our characters, because our characters do have some defined personality traits. Because we discussed them in terms of a rock band once.
Are we going in?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh?
what happened?
What happened?
Oh,
I didn't get on.
Do you want to try porting to us?
And probably better if we all get in together.
Yeah, let's leave.
You know, I don't
Is he left? Wait, no, it allows us in.
Oh no, I left. Leave, Rachel.
All right,
God.
well, you can port to me now.
No, just come back
Come
out to
back
us.
out.
We have to redeem ourselves.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I realized the dialogue box that wasn't letting
3.
me open.
2. Oh, okay,
Okay.
we're going in now. Okay.
I would just like to reiterate my leaderless comment.
Hey, I tried.
No,
I didn't see
No.
there was a dialogue box, so I tried pressing X and then it wouldn't let me in.
Okay. You
Okay,
good?
I guess you're in the fight now, and I'm last.
Yeah.
Why?
Don't question it.
no boss.
No
I guess
boss.
After all that,
Is there supposed to be a boss?
just we went through a lot of trouble to craft the key to get in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like the moment I walked through the door, it sucked me into the fight. So
Wild.
yeah.
Wizard
Must be
101
weird.
is having a time today.
Thank you for blaming the programming and not your.
I like that you got like the 3 kinds of robots. You've got a wide and stocky, tall and bulky, short and thin.
Yeah. Chunk, fish, and mustachioed.
Chonk,
The
Beef,
quest
and
just says
Alfred
duelist-
Pennyworth.
Exactly.
Our quest is just to defeat a steam ballet. So no, we don't have a boss.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
We also this is not the last area of Celestia. So
No,
we're
it
gonna
is
be
not.
here for a
How
while.
many more areas do we
We're supposed
have?
to do the crystal.
Right. Yeah, there are two things left. Right, you've got the Crustacean Empire, and then there's kind of a final dungeon.
Yeah.
I want to be done with Celestia like last stream.
Let's see if we
I'd say we've got 2 more minimum.
yeah.
Yeah.
If we can get through the science center and into
The crustacean.
Empire, maybe we can.
Fair. I mean, I would assume that there's a dungeon we still have to do here. knowing this game, it's probably gonna be like a final dungeon.
Wait, I'm going to roll it again.
I got a badge, Golem Destroyer.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we get.
Don't trigger the last guy on the way out.
I didn't. Was there a book in there at all that I missed?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, not
Yeah.
like the Zodiac. Just the quest book.
Just the quest thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the
Okay,
quest
look
thing.
at controversial chest.
Oh my god.
I'm not going after it. I'm done with those. We're gonna
Fair
speed
enough.
this shit.
Yeah, I love
taken long
how you
enough
guys have
to
spent like half the stream doing cantrip ritual chests.
Totally worth it.
And yet you're the one who got a spell out of Spellman's.
That is true, but I also don't know when I got that spell because it's like a 2-pip, so
It's true.
I haven't checked
They
my spell
probably
in a
had
while.
it as Wizard City.
Yeah. If we're being honest.
Who
Hydraulic
knows?
channeler. You know, they're really trying to sound fancy with all of this stuff, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm not
You're
sure they're
right.
succeeding.
Engineer Montgomery does look like he is wearing a.
Yeah, I'm forced to agree now that I've examined it closely.
Exactly.
I will be honest. I had never before considered his chest, but now having looked at it, I think he's wearing a binder.
And to be fair, I did unintentionally misgender Engineer Montgomery the first time.
Yeah.
This tells you something.
Also, we have to fight more water matons.
Oh my
At
god.
least they're over here. We don't have to go all the way back.
This is true.
Yeah, this is where I was before when you guys were.
Ah.
Oh, that's probably what happened. They were like, defeat Watermaton. Go fight the ones on the other side of the city.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It was,
Wait,
Hello,
it was
you
just
two.
the closest ones
yeah,
to me.
for whatever reason. Hydraulic channeler. Why is you know what I really hate about this?
Huh.
That this is exactly the sort of logical cross accessible engineering that actual engineers would design.
What is?
They're like, we'll just use the same hydraulic channelers in the watermatons and in the
I mean, yeah.
hydraulic channeler. Like, that is exactly the kind of thing that engineers do.
This is true. But are
Yeah.
are these made by the same people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't been really paying attention to the lore. I know
Why
more-
did
I know Morganth is bad.
yeah.
Damn, is bad. That's the lore.
Yes. Morganth is
Oh.
bad and she's some kind of an insect, presumably.
If you're a spider,
Ah.
she's a spoder.
Well, that is not an insect. I
Odor.
correct myself.
Exactly. She's
Oh,
an
come on.
Oh, I
What?
suppose she has
This-
10 limbs.
This
She's
quest
got
is
the,
literally
the 8 spidery legs, and she's got 2 arms.
Ah, oh, so she's a drider. I see.
She's a drider.
Do you know what a drider is?
No, I've never heard the term before.
I'll
Please
look
like
it.
me.
Drider.
I was just complaining because I was looking at the quest. It's use hydraulic channeler, defeat watermatons. Use hydraulic channeler, defeat aquabots. Use hydraulic channeler. Okay, and then there's other stuff, but those are the
I am
It's all
sending
like
a
one
picture
quest.
of Drider in the wizard chat. They are Pathfinder monsters that you actually fight in the Abomination Vaults, which is why I know what they
They're-
are.
Part
I have
spider,
it.
part-
I don't know what it does. We're gonna find out.
Ooh,
My new spell.
Alright.
It's
it's a
a,
spy tar.
it's a, it
That
is
looks awesome.
yeah. So
so
there
that's a chrysalis spell.
That's a chrysalis spell.
it is.
Yeah.
We have the mooses in chrysalis. We help the mooses.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be
Oh,
something
whoa!
something I've
It's,
seen
it's
before,
mice
so.
versus spiders.
Wait, what is
Oh,
this?
Whoa!
what is this? It is a mouse.
It's a mouse.
Oh, that's so
They all
fucking
look
cool.
Whoa!
Why they weren't mice? I don't know.
I wasn't expecting
Absolutely
this.
epic animation.
What?
Oh my god.
Trying to kill him.
You killed him.
And you got it.
You have to use that in every fight now.
I have
Yeah,
no
I know,
idea.
that's-
That's a
Don't put
two-pip
anything else in
spell.
your deck.
I have no idea what it does, except for look cool and murder.
It kills.
It doesn't need to do anything else.
That's it.
Yeah, that was
It
wow.
just speaks for itself.
Look cool and murder is all
Yeah,
anybody
let me
needs.
look at that spell. So it's 375 balance damage and negative 30% health shield times 2? I don't know. I will put 2 more in my deck and we will experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I will put the max amount in my deck so we can experiment even more. That's a
So now
2-pip
it's
spell, and that
supposed to
looks
go
really
somewhere.
cool.
Also, use a hydraulic gel.
I think we are going to a
You said
different
that was a
channel.
chrysalis spell?
Oh, we fixed that hydraulic channeler, and then we need to go to the other side.
Cantrip
They'll be like,
ritual
"I
chest.
just wanted to talk about."
Cantrip
No,
ritual
no,
chest.
we're not doing that. We're not doing it.
I did
You're
it.
right.
Oh, that is
Stop
not a way
Rachel
out.
has called a halt.
Jill says, no,
No.
thank you.
Well, the other
Okay,
two can
that
do
was-
it.
I'm trapped.
Suffer.
I thought this was just a ramp down, and it turns out that it was not. It was just a ramp that led you in circles.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's a, whatchamacallit, mander back there, a lounge lizard.
Where?
Back here, come on.
Show me.
Oh yeah.
Show me where
Yeah,
the loser
at the
is.
very end.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure I have it.
Lozard.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you. We have to
The
fight
lounging
Aquabots
lizard.
now.
All
Anyway,
Oh,
that's why,
Wait, I still need to hydraulic channeler.
that's why it's there, because it exists exclusively to provide a little
yeah,
complicated switchback for
What is this? Okay, this is not letting me use this one. It's making me go all the way back.
Oh, sevens.
So I'm gonna have to fight the stupid water bots again.
we'll delay.
Well, we will delay and you can port to us.
Okay, yeah.
You might have to use the other. Like I had to use the other
Yeah,
one
I might
twice.
basically run
and
back
then
and
this
forth.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it may make you run back and then run over here again, and then
E-
do a little cha-cha, then fight that.
Yep, it's doing the thing.
Yeah,
Alright,
we love
keeps
it.
going. I'm on my way.
Cool. Port to
Yeah,
us.
and I looked up the description for your spell.
Oh, you
please.
did? Yeah.
Yeah. So what it is it applies to negative 30% healing wards to the target. So if they
Interesting.
survive, they can't heal themselves.
That is nice, actually.
Right.
That is a good spell.
Yeah. So for a life boss,
Yeah.
you hit him with that thing early, so he can't recover.
Ye-
Thank you for waiting.
Happy to help.
And it has a really cool animation, so I'm just gonna use it for fun.
Oh yeah. No.
That would also work for.
Absolutely.
Would that also work against death bosses or death enemies?
It should.
Well, it's not technically a heal
Well, but it does.
when they drain health.
But it often.
Maybe might.
I mean, yeah, like
We can experiment.
yeah, like if you get like one of those percentage things, though, it'll take those.
Ye.
Maybe so.
Also, I didn't realize there were little mice in chrysalis.
Oh yeah, you're gonna like Chrysalis. Chrysalis
Also-
is very long.
Then we get to do the bee dance.
How did I
Oh,
get
the
that
bee dance.
spell? That's my question.
Who knows?
I'm doing it again because he looks cool.
The bee dance. We love the bee dance.
Nice.
It looks like incoming healing buffs don't affect death drain.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
my
it's good against life
guess
bosses.
is that it wouldn't affect a healing debuff wouldn't affect death drain.
Here he is again. Being summoned from like hell or something.
I know. The lightning.
Do you know this specific mouse?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
He's our
cool.
buddy.
He's a buddy? Okay,
That's
no.
why it's called Devim's Requiem, because he's Devim.
Ah.
Alright, now I'm
It's
confused because now
something
people are just saying,
cool, like shadow dance.
Shadow Strider.
Nice.
Yeah.
He just has a really cool animation.
Shadowheart, maybe?
I feel like Heart is definitely in there, but I'm not sure it's Shadow.
Like Shadowheart, like from Baldur's Gate.
But we're not quite.
Give him something hard.
Give him something Heart.
Fair.
Is
We're
that
not.
the
He's
spell?
not Balding Gates.
He's not Balding Gate.
Okay, but really funny fan fiction or like fan art if you put him in Shadowheart's clothes. Like make him be
He's
Shadowheart.
way cooler than Shadowheart. That's my recollection.
Fair enough.
Come on.
Also, I just realized I didn't send you this, Emma, but I saw somebody like post a video of a Sims mod that had all of the Baldur's Gate 3 characters as Sims.
Yeah.
I remember Astarion looked particularly pathetic.
He should.
Yeah.
Loser.
We are by the next fight. The gate control in the Science Center.
We here.
Oh, yeah.
Vamos, let's go. Oh yeah, but Driders, they're flesh warps, so they're made into that. Horrifying.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah, exactly. Horrifying. Thanks for sharing.
Yes. Oh. Okay.
Did you get sucked in?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think because the quest is literally just turn off the gate controls and there's nothing about this fight at all, it immediately sucks you into the fight. You can't complete the quest without doing the fight.
Fair enough.
You know, the coward's way.
This is
Which
true.
we always choose if given the choice.
Yeah, it's the speedrunner's way, not the coward's way.
But if I call it the speedrunner's way, that makes me hate myself a little bit.
Why?
Because I'm always prepared to be a coward. I'm not prepared to call myself a speedrunner. That seems like the absolute incorrect mentality to have towards video games.
I mean, I guess.
I'm sorry. I might have some loathing in my heart for speedrunners.
That's fair enough.
Loathing.
You
Loathing.
don't want to defeat Ganon in your underwear though. Isn't that fun?
Not for me. I like the story.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Like, I'm just not. How fast they can complete the game is not the enjoyable part for me.
No, that's
You
fair.
see Ganon?
Yes.
Is Ganon a character?
He's like the big bad from Breath of the Wild. Or like Zelda games.
There's a boss called Ganon in Wizard 101.
Yes, there is.
No, Ganon. So basically, in Legend of Zelda,
Yeah.
there's in every game that in the lore, basically, there's always a princess with the blood of the goddess, the reincarnated soul of the hero, and then Ganondorf, who either reincarnates or is just the same guy for eternity. I'm not really sure which. I think they all reincarnate. And the wizard guy.
Okay, make sure that you use the gate control because
Oh,
it seems to be making each one of us do it.
It is, yes.
Mine now says go to Crystal Reactor.
yes.
Mine too.
Thank you for
Seems
pointing that
possible.
out.
Reactor.
But yeah, basically Ganon or Ganondorf is that the wizard. He's the one who is reincarnated and is like representative of the Triforce of Power, which you don't know what that means.
Yep.
Here
I
we-
learn lots from these streams. So.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I suspect that Ganon and Imperia is a Ganon joke. I just didn't know when I thought it.
Right.
Fair enough.
We'll have to see if there's a joke in there that we missed the first time.
Down here. I fish
Horrifying.
No,
You are disturbing in the extreme, sir.
Is he like a catfish?
He does appear to be, yeah.
Well, the good news is this probably means we're done with this and can go on to the
Oh yeah,
crustacean
there's a Zodiac
fire.
Tome here.
Yeah.
Do not
this
forget.
Is, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, there's no.
There's no boss.
There's no boss.
We might have to do 2 fights here.
Oh.
what
just so sick of Celestia. Like,
The boss will come
it is
back,
a
I'm sure.
universal
Yeah.
feeling at this point.
You
I don't
need to embrace the whimsy and the adventure.
Like, I did, but
We
it's
need
been
to do a
like 2
tier-
months
You need to do a tier list at some point
of the world.
of the world.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
We
yeah.
can do it. We can
do
do
that.
for our one tier list.
we can for sure.
We
can
could do an Arc 1 tier list.
I'm putting Marleybone at the bottom simply because I hate it so much from the first time I did it.
No, that's fair.
I would probably say Wizard City is number one, but
Yeah,
I really
Wizard
like
City
Mushu.
pretty good. Mushu was a solid number 2. I really like the uniqueness of all the dungeons there.
Yeah.
And like the
I
very
think they do a
clear
really good
thread
job.
tying it together.
Yeah.
I would say Krakatopia is also pretty low because that's pretty repetitive.
More. I feel like you're right. It just gets a little.
So are we ranking Grizzleheim and Wisteria?
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
top choice.
Wisteria would also
Okay,
be
I
like,
got distracted.
Wisteria might be solidly number 3 for me.
yeah, me too.
I like Wisteria.
Grizzleheim is nice, but it's also really long. But I do like that it's like interspersed.
I like that about it. Like you can sort of take time.
Yeah. So like, are we doing ranks in like classes or ranks? Like it seems like we're doing ranks in an order right now.
We're all going for the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do rank and order, or we could do a tier list like S, A, B, C.
We
D,
also
E, F.
need to fight the boss.
Yeah. I got distracted
Right.
because I was scrolling through all of the. If you just look up Wizard 101 Worlds tier list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
I think it's fine.
Yeah,
it's kind of reflected in the aesthetic.
Oh wait, guys, the stream died for a minute. Okay, we're back. We're back.
Uh-oh.
the
We're back.
the
OBS.
astral schools are
OBS
cool,
shit
and
itself.
A lot of the crafting stuff kind of comes into
This is true.
Yeah, so I think those two things. I mean, I feel like in some ways, like the first time I did it, I didn't appreciate that enough.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's
And I think that now that I know what I know about how those developed, those were really great. They were innovative gameplay choices, but maybe not super interesting to the world itself.
Fair enough. Also,
And I
I've
feel like in
decided
some
this guy
ways
doesn't
they
get to
spent-
heal.
They spent too much time trying to work the astral schools into the world building here. in
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Celestia,
fair.
And tethering it to the location when they were going to be like just relevant for
I
like
feel like they changed their mind about some of that stuff early on.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, the crafting vendors and the school training things are spread out all through
Yeah.
Celestia. You know, I think the idea was you'd have to sort of go out and explore or something like that.
hmm
That turned out not to be a great idea.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, it is pretty annoying that all of the like advanced school stuff is in dungeons.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? Oh, it's this one again.
I just wanted to use the hammer.
Yeah, we both did our cool spells.
Yeah.
It's a boss fight, you know, we're just
E.
showing off a little bit.
Honestly, I feel like Celestia would have dragged less if we didn't have that one really random above world level. Like above water level with the platypi.
yeah,
Yeah.
The one with the airship crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that
You're
was
not
bad, but like I feel like if they were gonna have a theme, they probably should have stuck with the theme the whole way through.
Yeah. We're gonna get to the Crustacean Empire, which you haven't been to yet. But I kind of feel the same way about that one as I do about the Floating Land, which is like it's fine,
But it doesn't fit the theme.
but it doesn't fit the theme.
Because like the Astro High Tech theme is very cool. I just feel like there were other ways they could have done it and had those additional levels in there if they wanted to.
Yeah. Like, I feel like they had too many good ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it got overly complicated.
The editing process was not on point here.
Fair.
Design
Also,
by committee.
I just
Designed by
realized
committee.
that the moon in the background of this has a face on it.
Yes, it does.
Why?
Why not?
Fair enough. Pet.
That's the man on the moon.
Woo! That is my least favorite word in the world now. I think we all know. Marleybone, and I gotta say, the clock tower sucks the most. Despise Marleybone.
Despise.
Ruined
Fair
dinner.
enough.
Ruined dinner for months.
Yeah, that
Every
tracks.
time I went into a Marleybone dungeon, it was a guarantee that ruined it.
Yeah.
Okay, got that off my chest. Thank you, Internet.
This was 15 years ago.
Yes.
I was gonna say, like,
She's almost over.
literally 15 years ago. Not
Context, that was Emma's mom. For anybody on
If
stream
there are
watching.
mothers listening to this, they agree with me.
Mothers everywhere rank Marleybone last.
10 out of 10 mothers agree Marleybone sucks.
Especially Clock Tower.
And there are 3 of them.
This is true. There are 3 clock towers.
Well, there's only one clock tower. It's just that there are 2 counterweights.
This is true. I feel like we shouldn't be touching pieces of the sun. That is like nuclear
Seems on
fission material.
I do whatever the quest line tells me.
This is true.
I was gonna say, you've also been collecting iridium in Stardew Valley, so you're not
Yeah,
allowed
that is true.
intelligence of this decision.
That is true.
Has your character died of cancer yet?
No, I haven't actually played in like 2 days.
But
Because I've been very busy. Monday is like my free evening. Because Tuesdays I have art stream. Wednesdays I have this. Thursdays I have work. And then Fridays I also have off, but sometimes it's homework. So. Yeah. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Use the sun portal in Celestia base camp.
Sun's portal.
the Solarium.
Oh, it's one of these things.
Hi.
Pieces of the portal
The nasty dungeon.
never been missed.
Do we have time?
where-
Oh, I thought we don't go yet.
we don't go in yet.
Yeah, talk to
Hello,
our good friend
Edith.
Oh no, it's sending us to the Crustacean Empire first.
Okay. Beyond the Solarium portal in the Solarium. I got an ant thing. What did I get? Oh, something better. Yeah, I'll wear that.
What time is it? I can't find my phone.
It is 7:58.
Where is my phone? It was right here.
Did it fall in the couch cushions?
That's, I think, what happened.
Uh,
But I'm not sure. There it is. Found it. We're good.
nice. Oh, this is Crab Valley Part 2, I see.
That's what I mean about this feeling like not.
This may have actually come out before Crab Valley.
I think it. This is actually Crab Alley, the beta test.
They just reused the crablings.
Yeah.
There are just crab people who live lots of places.
Yeah. So I feel like there's very clearly a water world here, and there's very clearly a high-tech world here, and it's like, I get why they mix the way they do, but it's a very distinct difference.
Yeah, and I feel like they don't.
Where is it?
And I must win.
I'm going to fight the Pisceans.
Yes.
Those
The other
Pisces.
thing about the Crustacean Empire that I hate
I'm going to port you.
is that tracking sucks for navigation. They just made this area impenetrable.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Oh,
I found the Pisceans.
Just garbage. Hate it.
Report to me if you are lost. See, like this, I get, because this is very clearly an underwater ruin. But I feel like there's different ways they could have worked the underwater aspect in.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I don't even feel like the underwater aspect.
It's not bad. It's just
Right. I feel like they. I see what you mean, though, right? Like they have some cool world building for an underwater world here,
yeah.
and they have a cool world building for like the ruined ancient empire here,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's too much, right?
Yeah. Or even if they did like
Grasping
the
sort of
first half of the
steampunk
world.
tech under the underwater world is like is a little
What they could have done is they could have
Yeah.
had all of the above ground, like dry Celestia stuff in the front half of the world. And then in the back half they could have had all the underwater stuff to explore like what it sunk. And I feel like that would have worked better than constantly flipping back and forth.
Yeah. And I feel like right, you've got like three distinct things going on, right? You've got what we'll call the locals, right? The sharks, the crabs,
The people who lived here after it drowned.
the people who live here after it drowned. And they're like one cohesive storyline.
Yep.
And then you've got the Celestians, right? The ancient Celestians.
Who are the human
And that's
looking
a
guys.
whole nother cohesive storyline. And then you've got the Marlebonians, which is a third story.
Who are the alien looking guys?
Those are the original Celestians.
Okay, and they're fighting another group of humanish people.
Right.
Okay.
So like we've got like 5 different groups wandering around the place.
Yeah, and it's just a
all
lot.
really complicated.
It's unclear how they all.
I mean, half of them are ghosts and revenants from a
Some degree, they just
1,000-year-old
don't relate
war.
to each other, which doesn't help.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't.
It's
I
complicated.
think they actually do some of the whole ruined ancient civilization thing. They do super well in Mirage.
Fair enough.
We haven't gotten there yet, but Dad knows what I'm talking about. Like that works beautifully, even with sort of a vibrant local, like current world, right? Because they're basing it on a kind of a historical location, right? So it doesn't feel quite as disjointed as Celestia does.
Yeah.
Right? That one feels natural, right? Also, Ozzy is my beloved.
They're yelling at me because I have too much stuff in my backpack.
They do that.
Let me just feed some of this to my pet really quick.
That's what I do with all the boots of Celestian totality.
That's fair. I'm just feeding my pet everything.
That was
We could pause here briefly next to the Anglo Ruffians.
no, wait, you're already at the Angler Ruffians? Mine is sending me to something on the other side of the world.
I have to defeat Angler and Crustacean Empire.
Yes, we are next to anglers.
Okay.
Alright. I poured into Quinn, who is the only person who is not by the Crustacean
Yeah,
Anglers.
I am just
really,
feeding my pet a lot of Armor of Celestian totality.
I kind of love the anglerfish. They're such little dudes.
Fair enough. Okay, that should be enough inventory space for now.
And they go boing, 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 boing,
Boing, boing.
boing, boing.
Nice. Hi, I'm here.
That's technical.
Right.
I have
It's a
appeared.
technical term, by the way. You
Fair
said they go
enough.
boing, boing, boing. Technical term. Very important.
Very important.
Mhm.
Pay close
Indeed.
attention.
If I go pay close attention, very, very critical to the deeper lore. You're gonna need this for World 17.
That's the next one that's coming out, right?
Yeah, no idea.
Do we know anything about the next world coming out?
So,
I haven't heard anything.
in fairness, Wallaroo just came out.
No, that
so
is true. That is true.
And they've been teasing Wallaroo for a long time, so I've been predicting it for about 3 worlds now, so I'm glad we
Ah.
Because you start to see like kangaroo bosses and stuff showing up all the way back in Caramel.
Caramel, right? So you get Caramel, and then you're like, all right, so clearly, well, I think like we get the been so long, but we get Jack the koala in the
Oh, and the Arcanum.
Arcanum. So as soon as the Arcanum comes into it, we're like, okay, there has to be an Australian world coming up. And so then we got Caramel, which was not the Australian world.
Nope.
And we got Lemuria, which was not the Australian world.
Yeah.
And we got Nope, which was not the Australian world.
Also, I just realized I never turned off my air purifier at the start of stream, so that's been in the background the whole time.
It's part of the quaint ambiance of our stream.
I'm making my mic sound like it's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to see it too polished.
Right, if you're too polished, you
Makes you think, seem
Not
authentic.
relatable anymore.
yeah, not the real deal.
True. What is this background music? There was like a little bit of chanting there.
And I don't know. We're not playing with this music on.
This is true.
Yeah.
That was a lot
So
of
it's not-
damage.
Interfere with the audio of the stream. Also,
This is true.
for a while.
Talk to Nestor.
And to be honest, all I can hear when just it gives me such strong Iliad vibes. I don't.
Vibe. How do you think they came up with all of their names for all of their NPCs? Like,
Well, Nestor is a Greek name, and so I think they took a lot of these names from ancient Greek mythology.
fair enough.
In fact, I know they did because I recognize a lot of names.
A lot of them are pop culture references too.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
don't always know what they are. But
yeah.
Now we need to find
Yeah, all of-
weapons.
Marley Bone just kind of wrote themselves.
This is true, because those are like
That's
British
true.
names.
There is something
I love what-
special and
Are we on a
beautiful
giant
about
crab?
yes.
and
Cool.
weirdly, like Wizard City is full of Irish names,
Yeah,
This is true.
like all the constables.
they're all called like
I mean, there's also a whole bunch of Shakespeare references.
there are a bunch of Shakespeare.
Cantrip, ritual chest.
I'm gonna be a minute.
They're everywhere here. Are we skipping those?
Yes.
Yes, we're just going past them because we can't.
It seems
You
like
know
they
what?
have
I'm
upped
not gonna
the
fight.
spawn frequency of those significantly since the last time we played.
I guess.
Celestia is supposed to have a lot, I think.
True, we weren't seeing them a lot
What was it?
beforehand.
I suppose it's the start of an arc too.
Yeah.
This is a cool area. I don't know if what we want is going to be here, but this is a cool area.
I'm just gonna hang out.
Vibe.
I need one more
Is okay,
pile of weapons. They don't seem to be respawning.
Rachel. I need your help with my memory because at this point, all of the old dudes in ancient Greek mythology are starting to blend together.
Fair enough.
Rachel.
I'm here.
All right, sorry, I couldn't hear you. So, ancient Greek mythology and old guys. Nestor is the old man of the sea, right?
That sounds correct.
Who Hercules has to wrestle to.
No,
No,
he does have an end name. I know where you're confused, but Nestor is the old respected man who survives the
the Iliad, right? Okay, so it's
The
it is
Iliad.
the Iliad. So I was like, is Nestor the old? That's wait, what's his face?
I think it does start with an N.
I think it's like why are Greek names so difficult?
I don't know, because they're Greek
Anyway,
names.
So it is the Iliad. I'm thinking of it correctly. He's the guy who's like always telling long-winded stories about his own bravery.
Yeah.
I kid you not, that is all he does in the
Nice.
Iliad. It is among the most annoying characters. And that is really, really saying something in the Iliad.
Nice.
They all suck. I love it. I love that book so much.
Are
They're all
we defeating anglers?
I have
Yeah.
I can't find weapon files.
I have to fight
Okay.
anglers.
I'm standing by anglers.
They
Anyway.
keep spawning in the middle of things, and I already had to flee one fight. So
I do not see you, Charles.
We're in different realms, check for you.
Sure.
Anyway, that's my
That's
2 cents.
the 2 cents of today on Greek mythology.
That's your 2 drachma.
2 drachma on the Iliad and the likability of the characters in it.
Charles,
We'll
you
do a
and I
tier list
are
next week.
Well, I mean, are we? How are we ranking? Like, just by like how. I feel like if you're ranking alien characters, you might have to rank by how badly they suck.
Fair.
Like, who is the most despicable?
The main character, right?
No, actually, Achilles is not the most despicable.
Fair enough.
Is he the character?
Which is a low bar considering that Achilles drags a corpse around behind a chariot for several days.
Right? I was gonna say, no, I'm not saying he's a good person, but he is not
The worst.
Agamemnon or Paris.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but I really, really, really dislike him.
Didn't he like abandon his wife for 10 years and then she had to lock herself in their home to like fend off suitors or
No,
something?
that's Odysseus. And he didn't want to leave.
In fairness to Odysseus, he's trying really, really hard to get back to his wife. He's just not good at it.
Fair. Do you
Yeah.
want to port to us?
Odysseus actually pretends to go mad to try and get out of fighting the war.
So that he can stay with his wife and infant son. So
But they use his love for his son against him. He pretends to plow his fields with like one is an ox and one is an ass, I think.
in the middle of winter.
In
As
the middle
you
of
do.
winter. Yeah. To just be like, I'm totally crazy. No sane person would do this. But one person, and I forget who it is, puts
It's
his son
Agamemnon.
in, of course, the one good idea he has.
Agamemnon.
He puts Telemachus, Odysseus' son, in front of the plow, so Odysseus has to swerve away, and then therefore prove that he's in control of his cognitive faculties, or else risk killing his son.
So,
Yeah. No, Paris.
anyway,
Paris is the guy who judges.
very top of my assholes in Greek list. I don't know.
That's the tier list.
That's the tier list.
He's top tier.
Asshole material. He's.
Yeah.
It's not that he's the worst. It's that he's like so many of the Greek characters in Greek mythology just make like one or two like really bad decisions.
Yes.
Agamemnon seems to make consistently awful choices.
Ooh. Sorry,
Like-
I kind of got distracted there reading a sticky note about my capstone.
No, like putting a baby in front of a plow.
Is a choice.
Like
All right, so we're agreed that Agamemnon is
right, but that's like
whatever our top tier is.
I guess my point is that that's indicative of his overall character, right? That's like kind of a Tuesday for him.
Huh. Was it like an actual infant?
Who's next?
Other people I think are assholes.
Zeus?
Zeus isn't really an Iliad character.
Yeah, I
This
think
is
we're just
true.
ranking humans. It seems unwise to rank the gods.
Yeah,
That is
on
fair.
the other hand, I'm not a pagan, but on the other hand, virus.
That's fair.
So, I mean, Achilles.
If you're a female, the worst thing that can happen to you is to get Zeus's attention.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, really, I feel like that's really not fair. Zeus is an equal opportunity
This is true.
True.
that
He had a son in his leg for a little bit.
To drop his toga.
He did have his
If
son
you're
in his
pretty
leg
young
for a little
and
bit.
preferably a prince or princess.
Yes.
True.
But it's not necessary.
I appreciate the amount of trans stuff in Greek mythology.
Yes.
But we're
We
still
love the
missing
gender
someone.
affirming.
Oh wait, hang on.
Those are my favorite.
We
Kestrel here?
Emma.
We need Kestrel.
Oh, I'm in front of different Anglo-Ruffians.
No, we already
Oh,
fought those.
we have.
No.
We've all got Nuncio's Crag.
Yeah.
Okay, mine is sending me to fight Anglo-Ruffians. I guess I didn't collect whatever it was.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
We can do
All right.
that.
Well, they're right here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I see. Yes, here we are.
Yeah, we can
Sorry.
murder. It's fine.
Round two.
We can commit murder.
It did tell me to fight Anglo-Ruffians, so I thought I was good. But apparently it's having me fight Anglo-Ruffians again.
Oh, sevens. I want to
Can
see
never
what this
fight
looks
too
like.
many Yes.
Nobody here is low health, but I want to see what this spell looks like, so I'm going to cast it on Charles.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be anything spectacular, but I don't remember casting it, so I want to look.
So assholes in the Iliad.
Okay, it is just that. Okay.
I kind of want to hear Rachel's thoughts on Odysseus because I think he's interesting.
I have not read the Iliad since like high school.
Tragic.
Like I know the broad strokes, but I don't have like the details that would make me helpful.
So we've got Odysseus, Paris, Ajax.
Both Ajax.
The lesser and the greater.
Tell him.
Both Ajaxes.
I guess you could throw Patroclus in there. You got Hector.
Yeah, I got to rank Hector.
You got to rank Hector. Hector's like such a stand-up guy, though. It's almost unfair.
He's bottom tier a-hole.
Bottom tier a-hole. He failed at assholery all around.
Isn't he even Greek?
Yeah.
No,
So
he's Trojan.
There you go.
I'm just over here. I don't know who any of these people are.
okay. A little
All
bit
right.
of
Well, that's probably putting it crimp in our ranking then.
Yeah.
a little bit of context. The goddess of discord threw an apple to the gods when they were all at a wedding.
Uh-huh.
And an apple said to the fairest. The three goddesses were all like, oh, it's got to be me. Aphrodite, Hera, and Athena.
Yes.
And they can't decide, and all the gods are rightfully like, I'm not getting in the middle of this mess. So they pawn it off onto a human.
Turn to Zeus and are like, so. And he is the
All the way on business.
yeah, he is immediately like, you know who's really good at picking out beautiful women? Paris. Go deal with
This random, the Prince of Troy, who has been prophesized to destroy Troy, and so is living as a
He's not
shepherd.
even the Prince of Troy yet, right? He is parents abandoned him on a hillside because he was prophesied to destroy Troy.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
like
So he is living as a
raised
shepherd.
by shepherds, and he's standing in the middle of a random field.
Does he
And
know
so
he's the
Zeus
prince?
Take this guy out on the specific theory that, like, even if they visit unbelievable wrath upon this poor schmuck, he is a poor schmuck and nothing bad will come of it. So it's fine.
So they'll drop out of the sky, and basically each one offers him a reward for if he picks them.
Right.
Hera says, I think I'll make you queen of the entire, or like king of the entire world, or the known world. Athena says, I'll give you like all the wisdom, I think, or all the battle strategy,
Right.
or you'll be the
She's
best
like,
at it.
you
And
could be
Aphrodite says, I will give you the most beautiful woman in the world as your wife. And Paris is horny, so of course he picks that. Except the most beautiful woman is A, already married, and B, when she was set to be married, all of the men in Greece were like, I want this beautiful lady as my wife. So they had to figure out a way to set things up so that they wouldn't all go to war with each other immediately. So ironically, Odysseus, who actually wanted Helen's sister Penelope, says to Helen's dad, or Helen's mortal dad, if I can get Penelope, I've got a plan to make this go well. And his plan is basically everyone will swear to not go to war with each other, all ally together or whatever.
against the asshole who tries to take Helen.
Yeah, if anyone tries to take Helen, they'll all team up against him. Wait, hold on. Oh no, we're all here. Never mind.
Yeah, we're all here.
I think we all got it.
Did it work?
Did we not all make it?
I think so.
I think we did.
Yeah,
I'm
we're all here.
Yay. So yeah, they basically were like, they created a pact, which of course means that when Paris, depending on the myth, Paris either kidnaps her, Aphrodite brainwashes Helen, or Helen goes willingly. There's different versions.
Huh.
The end result is that Helen ends up in Troy, and all of Greece, which has never before banded together to do anything, has to band together to fight Troy.
Oh my goodness.
The reason this is a problem is because Troy's walls were constructed by the gods in a different myth that I'm not going to go into right now.
Oh, and this is where you get the
So
Trojan
Troy
horse
was able
from.
to fend them off for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And the Iliad actually picks up and it like covers the week of Achilles' worst week.
Achilles is the worst week.
And it actually ends before the Trojan horse. The Iliad doesn't actually have that.
Interesting. I didn't know that that's how the story started.
So Paris causes all of the problems.
The other thing is, Paris literally shows up in Troy, and it's like, "Hi, I'm your son. You've never met me before. Also, I have this beautiful woman, and I may have started a war. Please help me."
Did he
And
know
they're
that
like-
he was their son and that this would cause a war?
Like, he legitimately shows up at their gates with the full knowledge that the entire might of Greece is like now bent against him personally, and he basically throws himself on their mercy and is like, please.
But wait, how did he
here's
know that
the
he
thing.
was their
There's
son?
something that happens in Greek mythology where on multiple occasions there'll be a prophecy that like your son is destined to destroy you. So the parents' reaction will be to go leave the kid out on a hillside in the hopes that they'll die from exposure. And every single goddamn time that kid will get taken in by a shepherd.
Yeah.
This is the story. This is the whole reason that Oedipus' story
Free labor.
Yep. Yep. But
The
wait,
whole reason that Oedipus survives and lives long enough to bang his mom is because the shepherd was like,
Free
okay,
labor.
actually, in that case, what happens is the shepherd is like, I can't leave him out. I'll give him to a different shepherd. And then the different shepherd gives the baby to a different king and queen. And when
yes.
Oedipus grows up and learns that he's going to kill his dad and bang his mom, he's like, oh, I gotta leave. So he leaves and ends up in his original city.
Nice. But wait, how did the first guy who stole the wife find out that he was the son of the king and queen?
I think Aphrodite tells him.
Ah.
Yeah, the gods know all this shit, so they just
They know all the juicy
like
goss.
ride or die, right? He's done what he needed to do, which was say she's hot, and so now she's gonna do what she needs to do to make this work.
As you do.
Listen to reason at all.
As you do.
What do you want, Cyrus Drake? Oh, apparently I've unlocked the new thing or whatever. For Cyrus Drake. Is this the dungeon? Is that
I
what
don't know
we're
what
gonna
it
wrap
is. It
for
just-
tonight? Because it's like almost 8:30.
it just says there's a new challenge.
I think so.
Fair enough. Well, I shall talk to you all later.
Yeah, Rachel, I feel like you and I need to get together and like have a conversation about Greek mythology at some point because I've missed talking about Greek mythology.
This is true. Goodbye. Okay, everybody on stream, thank you so much for coming. Ignore that I'm going to leave Wizard 101 in the background to do side quests. Let's see who else is live. Oh, I have many friends. I have 2 friends who are live. Let's go say hi to Salt. It's been a little bit. Raid. The True Salt King. Start raid. I'll meet you guys over there, and hopefully I will be able to do a stream this weekend. Otherwise, we'll be live again next Tuesday. Everyone have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Glad about that. I am glad about that.